Well, today is the day that we are going to play with this 3-inch trash pump. We're going to pump out a leachate pond. We're going to pump the water out of it, and then we're going to dredge it. So that's what we're going to work on here. All right, so here is our project. We are going to suck the water out of this leachate pond here, and we're going to dredge it. It's a little on the cold side here today, but it's not going to get any warmer. So, can you get that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we've got our hose laid out. Now we're going to get our PVC pieces set up and see how they work. All right, so we've got our PVC tube that has the 90-degree outlet on it, just hanging over the side, and it looks like this is gonna work. So we'll run back on up here, get this thing fired up. We've got maybe a little too much hose. I didn't have enough connectors, and I was gonna make these hoses, which I could still do it, in 50-foot lengths here. All right, so just before I started this, I got a goddamn phone call, so we got it running. Got our hose set up. It probably would have made better sense to have the pump a little closer to that end, but when I paste this off, I only needed like 120 foot of hose to go from there, And I didn't want to have the hoses all kinked up and around, but it looks like we've got this hose on a pretty good straight run here. Doesn't have any kinks in it at all. I wasn't sure if we were going to have a ratchet strap or something to get it on, to hold it on the wall here. What's it want to move around too much on you? What if you just let it come this way? What's it do? Maybe if I take this hose, how is it right there? Do you have to hold it at all? Yeah, we're restricted there though.
Yeah.
The other thing we could do with it too is hang it from the fence. But I mean, that looks all right. I mean, does it want to stay there? We could still get a ratchet strap and wrap it, and then wrap it around the fence.
Yeah.
You know?
It'll stay, it's just kicking itself.
Yeah, I think we need to get a ratchet strap, and then we can get this hose manipulated a little better to get some of these kinks out. I'll go up and grab one. Alright, we've got this hog tied in here so that we can kind of let it pump unattended. That's what it looks like. Going into the lagoon. So, we better run up and see what the gas level is like on this thing. And we'll just keep pumping water. Alright, so this is going pretty good. We're probably, I don't know, we've got this probably dropped about half. No, it's dropped quite a ways. It's probably dropped almost 2 feet. So it's doing its thing. Alright, so we're coming into the close of this video, and I thought I would visit this area here. This is our back pit, and in the last video we ended up putting that drain valve in, and I had several comments about how I should have done it. And we've got that drain valve in because we used to have the load pipe that went from the pump up through to that cradle right there. We loaded the trailers and trucks right here. But we have 5 trailers now that have a center fill on them, and we can't load this way here. So we hooked up this load stand. If you look at how high the pump is here, and then how low the load stand is there, in order to be able to drain this, we had to put that T-valve in that's got a drain on it. So I had several people say, well, hey, dum-dum, why don't you just move the pump on the other side? Oh, okay. So we can move the pump over here, and then how are we gonna load manure when the pump is over on this side? How are we gonna load it? We'd have to hook a hose up going from the pump, probably go alongside the fence here. Oh, that's how we could do it. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Wow. We could put a hose on going from the pump over to the load cart. How are we going to drain it? The pump is still going to be at that height. We still have to have a drain. If it's not going to drain right there, it's going to drain into the driveway. I suppose that's okay. Just drain it in the driveway. The other reason why we're not going to put it over here is because I still have this load stand here. And I'm not ready to tear it down yet. This way we're doing it, we might not do it this way next year. We might not load trucks this way at all. We might not have to load out of here. We might be able to pump it direct. Another thing that we have out here is we have a metal frame that's in the concrete right here. All we do is we just back the tractor up, hook the PTO up, hook the hydraulic hoses in, and the pump is not hooked to the tractor. The pump is mounted to the concrete base. We can't move the tractor down any farther that way because we have a cement wall. That's where we load our pen pack manure. We can't put the pump over on that side because snow coming off the building. And if it was on that side, you load the truck on this side, then you got to walk all the way around. So this is the best way to do it. Before this barn was here, this pit only went to right where that wall is. We had this tractor set up over there on that side, and we put this wall in. So I did get quite a few comments on putting the tractor and pump on this side here, but yeah. And then the other reason why that won't work is because we have most of our pumps, that wall is lower on that side than it is on this side. Oh, so use a taller pump. Well, that's not going to work because our other pits, then that pump wouldn't work for this spot. We have 5 of those pumps, and they're all about the same length. So there's one here, there's one at the other end of the pit, there's one over at the other barn, then there's one out at that back pit, and then we've got a 5th one waiting on deck to take a spot when these wear out. So that's where we're going to leave off with you guys. They pumped manure out of this today, and it was full up to that line there. They sucked, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet out of here. What we do need to do is we need to put a stationary pin in so that this load cart can't move at all. We do have a little bit of a flex in the hose there, but that moves a little bit, but it is what it is. So that's gonna do her. Take it easy, folks. Thanks for watching. and we will catch you at the next one.